everyone, it's Amanda here with your July 2019 RuneScope. This month, the big news is that your mid-year check-in RuneScopes are now available over on my Vimeo channel. These are readings covering July through December, the rest of the year. So if you want to see where you're at, what's coming up, definitely check that out. That link is below in the box. Just click or tap the little arrow beneath the video. It's also a good time for those of you who purchased any of my yearly RuneScopes that I posted at the beginning of the year. The 2019 RuneScope, the Career RuneScope, or the Love RuneScope. It's a good time to rewatch those, and you can purchase those if you haven't already. There's still, a full half a year left, and kind of see where you're at in those and what's coming up. So it's a good time to kind of check those out. I will move those up on the list over on my Vimeo channel. That's where all this stuff is. So on the main page, I'll put it underneath the spiritual guidance for July. Just tap the show more button over there and it'll load the rest of those videos if you want to purchase any of those. The mid-year though will be at the top, and then your spiritual guidance for July, which this month I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the awesome Faeries Oracle by Brian Froud. He's an amazing artist. If you like Labyrinth or The Dark Crystal, which I do, two wonderful movies from my childhood. He was instrumental in designing the puppets and the characters in those movies. And the cards are amazing. He also has a book called Good Fairies and Bad Fairies, which this deck I believe is based upon. It does have the same fairies in it, but this is an oracle deck. So if you like his work, he's a genius. I do encourage you to check out the book, but also this deck if you're into oracle cards. That's going to be for July. Give us our additional wisdom. We'll get some additional wisdom and guidance and advice from Brian Froud this month. That's over on Vimeo as well. But here with our runes for July, I'm going to stick with a whimsical theme this month. And the tarot deck we'll be using is the Paulina Tarot by Pauline Stuckey. Is that her last name? I want to make sure I get it right, because this is also, she's another, Paulina Cassidy, sorry. She's another amazing artist. So we're featuring a lot of very cool artists this month on the RuneScope's channel. But without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at what July holds for you. Hey Pisces, it's Amanda here with your July 2019 RuneScope. Let's jump in and see what the runes hold. And I forgot I did an intro for this, so I didn't need to do the whole. Been one of those days. Pisces, July 2019. What are they up to? Which runes want to talk to Pisces about July 2019? Oh, a lot of runes want to talk to Pisces. Okay. As always, keep in mind, Pisces, this is not a private session. So I'm connecting with lots of different energies here and delivering messages to lots of different fishes. If you would like something that's all about you, you want more specifics about the people, the outcomes especially, you can always hit me up for a private session. Just email me. And I do private sessions on Skype. Drop me a line and we can set that up. You can always check the video for your rising sign as well in these general readings to get some more information. Usually you'll find that's actually the more accurate reading of the two. But in general, in the present energy for Pisceans. So for most of you, this will be end of June into early July-ish. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Whoop! There it is. Wow, all of your cards are major arcana, Pisces, for July. I just noticed. All the tarot cards, major arcana. Big month, July. Out the gate, we know that. So as I was saying, the present energy for most of you will be the end of June going into early July. For others of you, if you're watching this video later in the month, this could be what you're dealing with whenever you are checking in here. This is new beginnings because of the rune we've got here. You've broken a pattern. You've broken... there was this stuck energy you're breaking out of, and maybe particularly financially with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the most, I want to make sure you get to see these adorable cards. yeah, if you've been feeling stuck as far as like luck, especially financially, your cash flow, your income, job opportunities, your creativity is busting you through and out of that pattern. So yeah, the length of this pattern where you felt stuck, it'll be different for all of you because again, you all have different charts. You all, you're all individuals. So you're all here to learn different lessons. But yeah, I mean, so it'll be a varying lengths, but for some of you, this could have been a long period. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune, it could have been for some of you 10 months, even 10 years, where you've just felt like maybe particularly in one area, for some of you, maybe a lot of areas, you've just felt like no matter what you did, you couldn't break out. July 2019 will be a month that goes down as the month that you broke the wheel for you Game of Thrones fans, right? You broke out of that old way or that old pattern, and you're no longer repeating that. And it's through your creativity, your innovation, your skills, you're getting this just wave of adulation for some of you, recognition. So yeah, maybe throughout this period you've been feeling maybe your self-esteem took a hit, like maybe I'm not meant to do this, or maybe you may have been questioning your abilities, your education level, like yeah, your ego, your self-esteem really could have taken a hit. And July is changing all of that. If this is a new job, a new opportunity, like you are being recognized maybe through the compensation, through the money coming to you, and also the way you're being treated by the people that you're working with. This could be promotion. Some of you moving up within the company, like a boss or somebody finally maybe taking notice. And it could be, again, through your creativity, maybe the creative way you solved a problem, the creative way you kind of broke a team out of repeating the same patterns, repeating the same mistakes. You could have been the one that kind of solved this dilemma and are breaking out of this. But for others of you, this could be, because we are talking major arcana here, this could be as big as like solving a crime through your innovation, you're just the way your mind works. You could be inventing something. You could be, those of you in research, you could be having a breakthrough with research that's totally going to change things for, maybe worldwide, So, again, see how in these general readings, it's a lot of different levels. Others of you, this could be romantic. It absolutely could be. You could be meeting someone that this is, the Wheel of Fortune can also have connections to karma, past lives, where, you could be meeting someone you have a contract with. And whether it's going to turn out good or to be a good connection or a bad connection, at the beginning, it always feels great, right? And so many of you may be like, there's this new opening up, this new beginning. Again, it's a general reading, so I can't say. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, this could be forever. This could be the one. Or this could be Mr. or Ms. good for right now, right? But yeah, there could be a new opening up, a new beginning, a new relationship, a new project, a new venture, a new job that is going to be very beneficial for you, that is going to be enjoyable. The Rune Knez is all about something you're passionate about or someone you're passionate about, right? And Fortune has brought this to you as a reward for, maybe a long period of, feeling like it was you, or feeling like you just weren't seeing your way out, or that you kept repeating the same mistakes. There was some kind of, situation that you felt like you couldn't break out of, that you just kept kind of running in place, and now that is ending. And if you don't feel that way at the beginning of July, Pisces, just give it a few weeks, Certainly, I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to feel like, you have made it, or you've broken out. Your luck's starting to change, okay? The challenge or focus of the month of July, we've got the Star card. It's interesting because I think you got a similar message for June, Pisces. Not trusting something. Something so good, like you're not trusting it. For many of you, this could be communicating, again, yeah, with a partner, with somebody that you're getting to know. This could be a reconnection. You could be getting a message from someone. And you may be like, this is too good to be true. The star is a wish granted card. It's the major arcana of the wish granted card. The 9 of Cups is the minor arcana wish card. But you're like doubting your faith. It's like something's too good to be true. And I think really your challenge is not in that you are wearing your rose-colored glasses. I do think you're being smart about it. You've taken off the rose-colored glasses. This is saying you should have faith that this is right. It has been brought to you. This is a blessing. This person is a blessing. This job is a blessing. Your faith is being rewarded. Your hope is being renewed. You can trust this. Yeah, no, this is not licensed to just, jump into anything willy-nilly, right? But I do feel like for most of you, there is a new relationship starting, and this would be someone that you have not met yet for most of you. Now, if it's someone coming back from the past, there may be a little bit of a they have information that you're like, have you been stalking my Facebook? Or it's just, in the age of the internet, stalking comes up so much as part of the dating process, because it is kind of like, people are always Googling people or checking out their Twitter or whatever, just to collect information, right? So yeah. And some people are creeped out by it. I mean, we used to have to, back when I was younger, if you liked somebody, we didn't have Google, we didn't have Facebook. You had to get in your car and go, you had to go where they were. And now when they see that in movies, everybody kind of freaks out. And it's like, oh, they're stalking. It's like, well, you just do it online now. It's really we didn't have that back then. If you wanted to intermingle with your crush or interact with them or get them to notice you, you couldn't just on one of their pictures. That didn't exist. You had to go where they were and see if, they were sending you a signal, right? So just throwing that out there because I was talking about that with a friend the other day. But it's kind of what I'm feeling is somebody may be kind of checking you out online unbeknownst to you, or you may be doing that also. Again, these energies can work both ways in a general reading. So you may be trying to find out some information about someone you've just met or you are meeting, but I am seeing conversations, whether they are texting or over social media, messaging, or in person as well. Also, I feel like if you are partnering with a company, if you are working for someone new, you're going to like the people you're working with. I'm seeing very positive. You may be kind of bracing yourself for if it's a new job, especially if you're not just moving up within a company you've been at for a while, you may be kind of okay, where's the one that I'm not going to get? You may be like, how can everybody be great? That just seems impossible. But yeah, there is a wish being fulfilled on the partnership front. Either because you're getting a new job, because you're meeting someone new that you're making your heart go pitter pat, or both, Pisces. It could be both. And your challenge is to trust it, to understand that this is a gift. You're being rewarded for your perseverance, your patience, and just hanging in there. Because I do feel like I've had to say that to you over the last year a lot. So the reward has come, Pisces, July 2019. It's the first day of the rest of your life. So I'm happy to be able to deliver such a fun reading. Let's keep it going. The help that's going to be available during the month of July. We got the Magician in the reverse. And I want to make sure I'm showing you all these cards because the artwork is just so awesome. Let me see what's coming through with the runes here. Okay, yeah, the help is like you're no longer feeling, again, stuck or powerless. These delays that you were encountering, it's now like full steam ahead. You're full steam ahead. And you've got people that are supporting you, happy for you. I feel like, you know, I do feel like you're being celebrated. Some of you may be traveling. Others of you, you may be relocating for this job. If that's the case, it does seem like either the place you're relocating to work at will be helping you with expenses, maybe even helping you find a place to live. They may give you extra time so that you can kind of get that all arranged. Others of you, this could just be travel with a friend group or with your family. You may be working in a vacation before you start a new job, and it may be just an extra sweet vacation because you know you're coming back to start this job, and you know, you're raring to go. Others of you could just be a meeting, like you're meeting with everybody for the first time, maybe your team, and it goes really well. Yeah, for many of you, there's a severance of ties with the past, so with the old workplace. And for many of you, again, I feel like this was a place where you felt like you were not appreciated, you were not being recognized, you felt powerless, or like you, you were always made to feel inferior to either someone else or yeah, like you were not given the accolades or the appreciation that you deserve. Those days are over. And I feel like you can't wait to get out of this place. So if you're having to put in a notice and still kind of work there for a little bit in July, you're raring to go. The help that's going to be available also is that I don't feel like for Pisces, even though we have Mercury retrograde in July, not seeing it affecting you too much, because I'm seeing communications, travel, like everything going, and you spending time with people you love and care about, and just being able to enjoy it more, maybe because you're not nagged by these problems. So you're really able to be present with your friends, with your family. Maybe before you were just kind of having to go through the motions and pretending you were happy, pretending because things in your own life were just, you know, not where you wanted them to be, or you were feeling like they were a real struggle. Now that things are happening for you, you're really able to be in the moment and be happy and enthusiastic. And I feel like other people are going to be happy for you, right? Happy that, you know, things are on the upswing for you, and very excited to see that for you. So yeah. But yeah, as stuck as things may have felt, or as difficult as things may have been, or as slowly as you felt like things were moving, it's now like things are moving so quickly. In July, it's like making up for it. And you're meeting a lot of new people. And a lot of them you like, Pisces, which I'm always happy to report, because it's always kind of hit or miss, especially if you are starting a new job. Others of you may be meeting new people. You may be traveling to meet a group. So you may be going to meet people that you've met on the internet, either through like a class, or maybe this is like a virtual office where you work online, but there may be like, we all meet up. We're all going to have a meeting at this date. Can you come? And you're like really excited to go meet everybody. Or just like you're meeting your new coworkers. So others of you, if you are having to relocate for a job, it could be that you have friends or family where you're relocating to. Or maybe you're like relocating back to where your family is or where your tribe is, because I am seeing like the group coming together and this kind of like, oh, we can see each other again on a regular basis, and it's kind of cool that it's worked out that way. What must be accepted? We've got the Empress again. Another major arcana. A lot of you, this is connected to mother, or if you are a mother, or the mother of your children, if you are a male. But yeah, we got the rune of family and the rune of mother. So mother, or a mother-in-law, or someone who is, you know, has a very nurturing energy, could be instrumental in, they could be planning something for you. I'm just getting like, maybe they're planning like a going away party if you have to move for this job. Others of you, again, maybe it's like you're coming home in a sense. You're going to be living close to mother. Some of you may be crashing with mom until you find a place. If you have to move, if you're moving essentially back home for this job, you may be staying with her for a while until you find a place, which is really cool because you know, some of you, your mother may be moving in with you, but only if it's a positive thing. You know, not everybody wants to live with their mom again. I totally get that. But I mean, this would be for those of you that are like, you know, I love my mama. I can't wait. You know, we get along really great and it'll be nice to meet. Like maybe she can help with her grandkids if you have kids and, you know, and she's excited about that too. She can't wait to do that. So, but yeah, there's something about home, connections to the past, older relatives, and specifically mom or mother. There could also be great new beginnings or healing coming for mom if mom has been dealing with any mom or grandmother or an older member of the family. Stepmom or mother-in-law as well are all kind of tied up in this Empress energy. If she's had health issues or has been dealing with things like that, that's going to be in the past. And a new beginning in that area, like a clean bill of health, or there's a treatment that's working. I'm seeing like this is a lot of energy, a lot of strength. Others of you, you may be putting this Empress energy into a new home. Again, we got relocation. And this is a fantastic rune for property. So if this job is enabling you to either get a bigger space or actually purchase property, purchase a home, you're really going to be putting a lot of energy into fixing it up, putting like your stamp on it, getting new furniture, decorating. The Empress is ruled by Venus. It's all about beauty and grace and color coordination and just making everything very beautiful and pleasing to the eye. You may be doing this to your home. You may be doing this to yourself as well, Pisces. Maybe you're getting some new clothes for the job. Many of you could be renovating the home that you're in as well because now you have the money, right? Because not all of you are moving. I just see travel or a big shift or change, which could be, again, changing from one job to another. But yeah, I do feel you like fixing up your space, but also kind of like, ooh, I want a new haircut, or I think I'm going to change the color of my hair or something. You may be kind of looking at your own, like wanting to bring out your own natural aesthetics, Pisces, and accentuating your own beauty. This is also the card of fertility and pregnancy. So those of you who want to start a family, who have really, really been trying, that could be where this is like, do we believe it? Maybe you've had disappointments. Maybe there have been some miscarriages, things like that, or treatments that you were trying that weren't working. Or maybe you've just been trying for a long time. You're like, you had almost given up and then you're like, ooh, dare we hope? Yes. You're starting a family if that's what you want, because I do feel like with these energies, like for those of you that want to be a mom, you're getting that, okay? Others of you, it could be that you didn't know you wanted to be a parent, as maybe particularly a mom, but maybe this new wonderful person you're meeting has a child, and so you're gonna be like in that role, and you quite excel at it. Some of you may be surprised at that. Others of you, not so much. You may be like, oh, you know, I really didn't think I would be a good mom, but I'm sort of killing this. I'm sort of really on it. Not killing the child. That would be the opposite. But you know, killing it as a mom. Like you're awesome at it. You have to be so. I did not mean killing children. You never know these days what people are going to latch on to and accuse you of having said when that's not what you said. You Pisceans, though, you know what I'm talking about. The outcome of all of this, we do have the Hierophant in reverse. Here's what the Hierophant looks like in the upright. He's so cute. His little face. Can you see it? This little smiling face. So in the reverse, the outcome, the unconventional, non-traditional is what makes you happy because you've got the rune of victory and positivity and you know, feeling really upbeat and happy because something is unconventional. So maybe it's this work situation. Maybe it's an unconventional company or a newer company. It's not like this old dinosaur of a corporation, or maybe their approach is different, or maybe, you know, you're allowed a lot of freedom. Maybe you work from home, many of you, because again, it could be a distance. We've got distance here, but it could be like the office is located there, but you work from home wherever you are. Again, unconventional. That's the way you like it, Pisces. You guys are generally, you and Aquarius especially, like you don't really like the traditional, like structured, lots of rules and regulation. You flourish better in a more creative environment, both you and Aquarians, where you're allowed to be yourself. You know, and do your own thing. That's how genius is born, from Pisces and Aquarians, especially. So, yeah, there's an unconventional relationship, job, that is renewing your positivity, right? It's giving you're pouring all of your energy into this, or you're very excited about it. And it has totally shifted your state of mind to a more positive frame of mind. You're feeling really hopeful about the future for, I think, the first time in a long time. I think summer is going to be fantastic for you, because this is the rune of the sun. So yeah, June 21 through September 21, Pisces, I think that you are just moving from one success to another, and you're like, wow, what did I do to deserve this? And what you did was you hung in there. You struggled through the hard times, right? And so now enjoy the rewards, and you know, just enjoy your time at the top of the wheel. It can't last forever, but maybe you got a good 10 years, especially if you're one of those Pisceans that's been through like 10 really challenging years. This next decade for you could be quite spectacular, especially when it comes to your home, your property, new relationships, and new work. This could be a very fantastic long-term opportunity to really increase your money and rise through the ranks financially here, Pisces. So, wow, what a fantastic month. I'm so happy to finally be able to deliver such good news to Pisces. Join me over on Vimeo now. We're going to see how this continues with the Faeries Oracle card. I do want to see what further information and guidance we can get. You're definitely, I think, going to want to check out your mid-year check-in RuneScope. Once again, it's also over there. The links are below to the on-demand channel where both of those readings are. So I encourage you to check those out. We'll see you over there, and I'll see you back here next time, Pisces. Thanks for stopping by.